Hey Rabbit Trailers! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hope, and today we are going to be going through this sketchbook that I have because we have reached 100 Rabbit Trailers, so I thought we might do something a little special. Now this book here has been through a lot of stuff with me. It's been through rehab after rehab. It has been torn and destroyed on the corners, and it has a sticker from my sister on it. She drew this, and I'll see if she wants to do any stickers in the future, but we'll just wait on that. But let's dive in. So here's page 1. We have Faith here with an IV. We also have Loki with some fire. We have Fluffy here, my Cheshire cat that I haven't showed a whole lot of pictures of, but that's him right there. We have Allie, and we have Dinah here, Nick, and of course I love lots of bandages. You're gonna see that a lot in this book. We have here some Snapchat filters that I put on top of my artwork, and I drew them. This was a picture of Fred, the snake here, and then it wrapped around Loki, and that was supposed to be where his face was, but it turned this into a face, and this was already a face, but from a different angle. And we have Allie here with her hands behind her back. We also have Faith from the first picture that you saw of her in this book. That's what this was. Here we have an animation that I was working on a little bit, and as you can see there's some vials on the side, so this is Faith and Nick, and I do have this posted somewhere. I just need to repost it, so if you guys want to see the full colored version, I will post that soon. Here we have a picture of me in rehab. We have a picture of Faith, Chibi Loki, Faith again, Ariana Grande, for some weird reason. I think we were watching a music video by her, and I just drew it in 2 seconds flat. We also have Fluffy again. We have the villain from my, not Alice in Wonderland, my Ruby comic. And then we have Faith here at the age of 24. Here we have Loki with his magician look. We also have him with his mouth sewn up. Here we just have some random pictures of Faith. This one I did on a short, so if you want to see this one in full color, you can of course check that out. And here I have just some pictures of her that I did. Her eyes, just a long-haired look. Here I have some concept art for the 2-pack. One of Loki's character charts, Faith and Allie falling. I did a whole series on this, so if you want to check that out, again, it's on my page. Here is kind of a sample of what some of my pages look like for my comics when they aren't colored in digitally. This is, this is The Real World. I think that was the name of the comic page of this one. We have part 2 here with Faith. Just a bunch of random stuff here that I have. Some practices and some random little doodles here that I did in pen. Here we have Nick falling. We have a picture of the Mad Hatter. His name is Jack, and you'll be seeing him a lot more often. Sky, which you will meet soon, and the 2-pack of course, and standing next to the exit sign. Again, I colored this one digitally on my channel, so go ahead and check that out. Here's one I posted on Instagram, but I didn't post it here. But I want to post this one because it looks really cool, all colored in. You have the scientist, you have Nick, and you have Faith. Long story short, somebody threw my notebook away that had all of these different pages of my comic, and I had to redo the entire thing from memory. But I finished it, and it's now posted on my Webtoon, so if you want to check that out, link is in the description below. The Milkman from That's Not My Neighbor. Random sketches of some comic pages. I think this one was that one that you were seeing a little earlier. And then there is a couple of panels here for Allie's episode, the last one that I did for her, which was called Dinah. I posted a video for this one. This is a Draw the Squad one. It was a time-lapse video. And here's everybody's eyes. I believe this one is Ruby's, Allie, Faith, and Nick. a whole bunch of Allie stuff. We have her stuck in a house. We have her with her knife up here. And we also have her with her cat and one of the flower characters that I have. And also a butterfly. Instead, it's a stick of butter. And yes, I got this idea from a friend at rehab. And that was way back in 2022, I believe. An unfinished doodle of a keyhole with Allie looking out. And this is going to be something that I want to work on a little bit more later. Here's an unfinished animation that I did. It's going to be What You Wish For. I can't remember who made that song, but it was trending quite a bit. You can see kind of a little bit how it's going to go. And it's almost done. I have to finish a couple of things before it can be posted. Here is a collab that I did with Scribbles Art, and I'll leave their link in the description below. This is one of their characters, and they drew one of mine, and that one was Faith. So check that out. It's in the link in the description below. So here is the one that you saw kind of outlined a little bit, the one with the school bus. It was supposed to I was supposed to make her look like Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus, but that didn't come across. So I changed up her design a little bit, but you can definitely tell that's kind of one of the dresses, if it were more patterned, what she would wear. And then of course we have Faith and Nick down here. This is a concept art that I did for a certain company. I don't remember which one it was. I didn't end up getting the job, but if somebody does want to hire me for an art job, let me know. Just comment down below and get back to me, and I'll get back to you. Here is a picture of Faith and her being muzzled, as well as just tied up in a straitjacket. And then of course you can read the messages here. Here is another random page of Faith again. We have her werewolf look, which by the way I made a t-shirt of, so if you want that t-shirt, link is in the description. And I have so many more, so if you guys want to see any more of these designs, any of the designs that you see here turned into a t-shirt, let me know in the comments down below so I can make that for you and you can purchase it from my store. I also did a glow up of Faith, so I kind of did her with blue hair, kind of how I did my hair a little bit ago. I think it was like last year I had my hair blue like this. It was also long. But yeah, I did a glow up of her. And my sister wanted me to draw Nick with long hair and a man bun, so here's that. Here's a tiny cup of coffee. He must be having a cappuccino or something. A little guitar pick for a necklace as well. So here's a picture of all of the different Loki ones that I did. I made a video about this, but I haven't posted the colored version of it, so it's just in this black and white line art here. Here's a picture of Nick. I absolutely love this page. I just love every single little emotion that I gave him. I gave him long hair here, but unfortunately it didn't look too good with it just being straight down. I think I'm going to be making a t-shirt of this one, so stay tuned for that. If you like your Nick merch, you are going to definitely be getting a couple of different things from him. So if you guys are a fan of him, definitely be looking out for that. Here we have the inciting incident of the whole story, and that is the one where this case falls on top of them, the serum gets in their blood, and eventually they turn into werewolves. Concept art, first draft, love it. So this is Hell, this is Thor, and we haven't shown you Thor yet. Me and my sister, we're working on him. And of course, here's another page of Hell. And Hel is Loki's sister, for those of you who have not met her yet. Here's another page of Thor. He looks a little like Jesus here. I'm not gonna lie, he does look like Jesus. Let me move him a little closer to the camera for you. And he's going to be a character that you're going to be seeing a little later in the comic, The 2-Pack. Another one of Hel, and I love this one because it has her half skull face, as well as the dress that's very much inspired by the original goddess of death, Hel. I just had to make a couple adjustments here and there to make it work for her, and it turned out really cute. I really like this one. Here's Nick in the ER after the accident. Here is the next page that I'm going to be working on for the 2-pack. We have Nick not feeling so well. And for the grand reveal, this is going to be the poster for Allie's comic. So I'm going to be coloring this in, and then I'm going to be updating it to my Webtoon. If you haven't read any of my comics yet, again, link is in the description if you want to check those out. I would really appreciate a like as well as a rating. This one I also did on my channel if you want to see that video. It's a bunch of different pictures of Allie. I tried to make her as creepy as possible. I made this one and this one into a t-shirt, so if you guys want to purchase those for Halloween, link is in the description. I ordered this one for myself, and these are in colors, so if you want to take a look at those on my shop, you certainly can. Here's one of the ones that I did for fun. This one was Faith in the TVA whenever I was writing Marvel fan fiction, and I made a video about this one too. Here we have Paige and Bianca. So my friend named her Bianca, and she's a little genie, and they're her little red shoes. I love her little red shoes with the blue. It's a nice contrast. And if you haven't seen my videos about these two that are coming out as well, there's more coming out. So stay tuned for that. Just a random picture of Merida and Rapunzel and Pascal that looks a little like the purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Somehow that happened, and I don't know how. Here are some random pictures just for the happy unbirthday, just a concerned look or confused look or salty look from Allie. And then here is another picture of Fluffy. I did Allie as the Grim Reaper. Here are my 2 Inktober pictures of Allie, and one of them, I think the one was Backpack, and this one was Discover. I didn't do any more of them because the prompts just didn't inspire me this year, not gonna lie, but I will be trying to do it next year. Here's one of my latest characters, Onyx, and as you can see, she has lightning powers. Her body has metal blood inside of it instead of regular, regular blood. So the scars here are like the metal covering up where she has scars instead of, just regular scars. Here's another picture with Faith in the Scientist while she's in the lab for testing. I forgot to draw her claws, but once I color this all in and everything, you guys will be able to see that. And finally, the project that I just finished. So it's an animation about Faith and Loki fighting, and me as the artist being pretty upset about it and just telling them to get along. But as for that, guys, we are done as far as this sketchbook tour is, as it is so far. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, which I don't know when that's going to be, but let me get back to you guys on that, and let me know what videos you'd like to see. Just leave me a comment down in the description box, and I will take a look at your suggestions and see what we can do. Also, if you have any requests for drawings that you want to see, also leave those in the description down below. Also, tell me what your favorite drawing in this book was. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, rabbit trailers!